Adam from CollectionDX, and today for my St. Cloth Myth review, we are reviewing Pandora. Pandora is a premium figure in Japan. They'll do a couple of cloth, literally cloth, not cloth the armor cloth, character, usually a character that Bandai doesn't think is going to sell really well, but fans want in their collection. They will do these little mail-in promotions, and it varies every time they come out with one. They, sometimes you'll have to send in several of the proofs of purchases that come in on the tabs, although this one won't have them. When you buy a regular St. Cloth Myth, there's usually like a little coupon here. Apparently, in a lot of cases, they will have them mail in 2 or 3 of those. Sometimes they'll have to also send in the coupons from manga, and sometimes even from the soundtrack. So sending these all in with, I think, a nominal fee for shipping and handling gets them a premium figure. And Pandora was a premium from last year, I believe. So got mine through Angles.com. This one was packaged a little different before I dive in. It does not open like a book. Internally, it's packed all the same in the plastic trays, but it pretty much came in this cardboard sleeve. Ooh, exciting. It's an Asian cardboard box. How about that? And just a pull-out tray. So no book style on the premiums, and I actually have a couple premiums to review this month, and they were all the same. None of them actually opened up into a book. So let's tear it open and take a look. And so this is Pandora. Pandora, for those of you who don't know, plays into the Hades story arc. She is the sister of Hades, or at least surrogate sister to the soul of Hades as he tries to possess a human host here on this side of reality, so to speak. Much true to her mythological namesake, she opens a box that frees the god of death Thanatos and Hypnos, who kind of help pave the way for the return of Hades and his 108 specters, his holy warriors, so to speak. So she is really key behind the scenes for the bad guys for the Sanctuary and Inferno arc. So she's a little different than a regular St. Cloth Myth. Like I pointed out, the package is different. It was a mail-in. She features no die-cast whatsoever, but they do kind of up the ante as far as accessories, I think, to kind of make up for that. This is definitely a labor of love for the fans. As she spins around, I'll point out she comes with a neck choker and a brace necklace that's kind of important to the story. If you follow, you'll know. A choker for when she kind of wears this overgown, which I'll show you in a few moments. Alternate head with her eyes closed, aka because she's dead at the beginning of Elysian Head in the latest OVAs, but or to show her playing her harp, which I'll get to in a second, with her eyes closed. They give you a couple of alternate hands. They give you sort of the palms like I have them there. They give you 2 to grip this other neat accessory, the trident. Unfortunately, not die-cast, but exquisitely detailed. Very nicely done. Extra pairs of hands, again, sort of just kind of open, so if you want to get picky about how she's strumming her harp. As you can see back here, we do have a harp. Again, not die-cast. I was a little disappointed by that. I was hoping this was going to be die-cast metal. But they do have little strings there, so her fingers can't kind of get around those. So it looks like the plug can give you a stool for her. And the other nice feature is they include stands. They give you 4 bases in the package. Basically, they're for Pandora, Orban, Garuda, and Griffin, the three judges that kind of play heavily during the first two parts of the Hades saga. And this is for Pandora. There's a little, basically these are the stands I've referred to in reviews before. This one's kind of specialized because the three judges have unique armor, so they give you different clip pieces for each judge. But they don't give you forest trees, which is a little unusual. And not really sure why they would not include those. Maybe I was missing something in the package, but they only give you one tree for the clip, so go figure. Manual, and that's about it. So the stands, I don't know if this will come through, have a little indentation where you can clip sort of the seal or the sign of Hades, which looks like a pentacle. And it's actually not a pentacle, I apologize. It's got sort of the points of one, but it is just a star. Alright, I want to show you what was a little different. She is, see, guys, there are girls in the series, even though she is a freaky goth chick. Nice attention to detail, though. Head sculpt is really nice. I know the detail in the eyes isn't going to come through in the video, but paid attention to the little details. Fingertips painted black, as every good goth chick should be. She's got her little ring bracelet thing. So nice detail. I'm not going to strip her and show you the complete raw body, but it's got the shapes right, but it's not anatomically correct, so get your minds out of the gutter. But I do want to show you that the build of this figure is completely different from the regular St. Cloth myth. Feels a little, I mean, it's plastic, but it feels like a soft plastic. You can stand her without the stand, but not as stable, because the legs want to kind of curve forward and not a lot of feet surface. So she's a little finicky getting her sitting up, but honestly I'm going to end up having her sitting on the stool. But I wanted to point out there's something they did that's nice. So you can get her to reach. Sometimes action figure arms to look good this way are a little short. These are on a little hinge that goes in and out, and they have them here on the legs as well, so you can extend her range of motion. But basically those pull out, which I thought was nice. Gives you a slightly better reach for when she sits on the stool, and same thing for strumming the harp or putting her hands together. It gives you that extra reach. So not as sturdy as a regular standard mythcloth figure, but decent. So and just wanted to show you, so you can of course display her with the harp, which is pretty much how I'll end up popping her on the shelf. Cloth is nice. You feel a little bit like you're playing with the Barbie doll when you put it together, but it is a nice piece. They did some nice attention to detail. I'm going to take her apart now. Oh, knocked that over, but she just sit on the stool. Just wanted to show you, basically, you see her in two outfits, and this is just a sort of an overgown. Hang on, I'm putting her legs back in. There we go. Eyes closed, so they give you a different choker, and this just goes over her exact. It's a very dark purple. It may look black. Another nice detail is I like the highlights. They put some purple highlights in there. So Pandora. I got mine at angles.com, but it looks like I got the last one. Like I said, these are mail-ins for Japan, or generally not available for retail in Japan. Occasionally, folks like Angles are able to get their hands on limited quantities of the premium figures. Upcoming premium figure for this year is going to be Sayori, who is the physical incarnation of Athena, sort of our resident damsel in distress. She'll be coming out later this year, and I have it on good authority. If I'm a good boy, I should be able to get one when they come out. So anyway, that's Pandora. I like her. If you're a fan of the series and you've seen the Hades OVAs, you know who she is. You know why she's important. And you want her. You're going to have to look around, though. Secondary market. Don't pay outrageous prices, though. But if you're a diehard fan, it might be worth it. Everybody else, hey, see, it's a girl. Get over it. And say it's obviously a pass, but for everybody else who likes the show, go get it. Till next time, I'm Adam. Which one to review next?